What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update. I know you guys could probably already tell it is going down just by that title alone. Definitely going to see this one as we're witnessing Joe Biden enacting his revenge plot. Kamala Harris, he is now forcing his way back into the presidential race, guys. I'm excited to get into this. We're gonna hop straight into it. Just make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Before we even get into it, you guys, hit that like button, also hit that subscribe button for your boy. And without further ado, let's jump straight into it, folks. Check this out.
Got rolled in a coffin to the View, and they cranked him out of the coffin just in time for Halloween, and asked him this deeply painful question. Listen to the response.
We all agree at this table it's very selfless of you to pass the baton and step aside. There was a perception that perhaps your hand was forced, and some pointed fingers to Speaker Nancy Pelosi, who you have a long relationship with and accomplished many things with. Did you feel that your hand was forced, and what is your relationship with Speaker Pelosi now?
Our relationship is fine. Look, I never fully believed the assertions that somehow there was this overwhelming reluctance of my running again.
That's all you need to hear. There's nothing else to the answer, right? There's nothing else to any of these Joe Biden answers. You just have to watch the physical pain of Joe Biden going, and all the awkward laughter, right? Oh, like it's so hard to see. You know, Joe Biden is a particularly vengeful, nasty person. You shouldn't feel sorry for him. Joe Biden is actually having his revenge on Kamala Harris right now. Joe Biden is wearing Trump 2024 hats. Still one of the greatest moments of the race, without question.
And this right here, guys, I've been seeing a lot of people say this was, done by accident, this one on purpose. At first, they were trying to write it off as Photoshop, but this was intentional, or a revenge act coming from Joe Biden. We just seen up there on the View set, everyone got that same vibe that Joe Biden knows that he was pushed out, kicked to the curb, and placed in with Kamala Harris, guys. This was on purpose, intentional for sure.
This is the day after the Donald Trump-Kamala Harris debate, by the way.
Yep.
Joe Biden is going in to Pennsylvania, which is a swing state, and putting on the hats of Kamala Harris's opponent. Oh, come on, man. Also, all reports from this event says that Joe Biden kept the hat. Look at
wow.
Hey! Oh, man. But it gets worse. It always gets worse. Today, Junior, Donald Trump watched, along with all the rest of us, Joe Biden take the stage for the first time ever, the White House press briefing room. It's been 1,300 days since taking office. The cadaver-in-chief finally made his first appearance in the White House briefing room today.
Wow.
Okay. Well, who the hell cares, right? Like, he didn't really say much of consequence. Except for, of course, he blamed all of the problems of the administration on Kamala Harris. Okay. Here's Joe Biden saying, you know what? Me and Kamala, we're the same person.
Facing over the past several days with the hurricane, with the port strike, with the situation in the Middle East. Can you talk about how your vice president, who is running for the presidency, has worked on these crises and what role she has played over the past several days?
Well, I'm in constant contact with her. She's aware we're singing from the same song sheet. She helped pass all the laws that are being employed now. She was a major player in everything we've done, including passage of legislation which we were told we could never pass. And so she's been, and her staff is interlocked with mine in terms of all the things we're doing.
You're right.
Joe Biden did that one on purpose too, guys, connecting him and Kamala Harris, who's been trying so badly to distance herself from Joe Biden, Bidenomics, and Biden's policies. Oh my goodness, guys. He's definitely trying to bring this campaign down with a crash. Look at him go.
They're locked with mine in terms of all the things we're doing.
You're right. But here's what's amazing. They're actually not interlocked. They can't be. Because Joe Biden, by his very presence in the briefing room, was bigfooting Kamala Harris. Check this out. Kamala began speaking in Michigan at 2:04 Eastern Standard Time. Biden went to the White House briefing room a minute later for the first time since he took office. All the networks cut away from Kamala to go to Joe Biden. Oh, then Joe Biden says, we're singing from the same songbook. She's a major player. He absolutely despises her. Ooh, baby. Oh, man. Just absolute and total. Who knew? Who knew you had such savagery with old Joe? We're not sure. Maybe it's because Saturday Night Live is making fun of him. We're not sure. Joe Biden walking up, just Joe Biden's presence in the briefing room, just to show you like why all the media turned. Listen to the gasps when he walked in. Listen to the gasps. Listen to this.
Hey, folks.
Hey, you would have thought a ghost walked in that room the way everyone was just so surprised it wasn't just KJP coming in for the press briefing. That is absolutely insane.
Listen to this.
Hey, folks. My name's Joe Biden.
Here, Mr. President. Actual gasping there. Amazing. Everybody's saying the same thing. Dude, Kamala took the stage at 2:04. Joe Biden entered the briefing room at 2:06. Trouble in the West Wing. Oh, yeah, baby. In theaters now, Biden's Revenge, The Cucking of Kamala, says Stephen Chung, one of the big-time advisors for President Trump right now. The Cucking of Kamala. Oh, man. But it gets worse. It always gets worse. Or better, depending on where you come from. Worse for Kamala, which is better for us. Biden asked if he would re-enter the presidential race. Oh, man. Joe Biden leaves the podium, and all he has to do is just walk out of the room. All right. He's said some things that are very cringeworthy. He said but he generally just kind of marble-mouthed his way through it, like he does with everything. And in a final fit of pique, in a final pit of Irish, Joe Biden goes full Irish and just curb stomps. Ladies and gentlemen, Kamala's campaign. Watch this.
Thank you, Mr. President. On long-range weapons?
Do you want to reconsider dropping out of the race?
I'm back in.
I'm back
What made you
in.
want to come here today?
Oh my goodness. And he says that with a smile on his face, tries to be joking, but he is as serious as it gets, guys. Come on now. Joe Biden saying he's back in the race. Blatantly, he's out to get Kamala Harris for what they did to him. He just is not sitting right with how they pushed him to the side, threw him underneath the bus, out into the streets. Just for Kamala Harris, he's like, I could have sitting there and done that. What she's doing, I was polling better than her with Donald Trump at this point. She's losing voters. She's losing support. Put me back in the race, guys. Oh my goodness. Definitely a little bit of trouble in the West Wing.
I'm back in.
What made you want to come here today?
That's insane.
I'm back in.
Look at cringe Jean Pierre's face. Ah! Ah! Look at her. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, it's incredible. My gosh. Just great. Joe Biden must have been watching SNL, right? He must have been watching TV, noticing that he's just like completely absent. All of the reporting and all of the current sort of write-ups of inside of, the White House. Disgruntled Joe Biden, disappointed as Kamala Harris tries to distance herself from his record. He's pissed, dude. He's pissed. Look at this. It's very complex. Biden struggles with being out of the national conversation. Ooh, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. And he's probably sitting there watching SNL. Okay. He's probably watching NBC on Saturday night, seeing this.
That's right. A lot of people forget I'm president, including me. But guess what? And by the way, I think I did a pretty good job. I passed more bills than any president in history. But folks, we still got work to do, no joke. I'm being serious right now. Come on. And guess what? And by the way, the fact of the matter is, the rich don't pay their fair share. They gotta pay their fair share.
And I wanna, as bad as I wanna laugh, like, cause this is absolutely hilarious, but it's just so sad because this is who is the leader of the free world right now, the leader of our nation. Like, this guy is the sitting president. We're making jokes, we're trying to make light of the situation, but guys, this is no laughing matter. This guy is still in charge, and they're trying to put up someone who's even worse. That's the point that's making me kind of just nervous about it all. Like, oh my goodness, this is bad, and it just shows you, like, it's a little amplification, but it still is about similar to how we're seeing Joe Biden.
Sure, we got to build back better. Build back the better, the better, the better, the better. Build back the better. Can't believe it's not butter.
Can't believe it's not butter. Oh my goodness. You can't make it up.
Oh man, bring back this Biden. Bring back this Biden. Like, just.
Yo, there we have it, guys. That one coming from our friend Benny Johnson. I'll definitely be sure to leave that original video link down in the description box below. Those who want to go over there, check that out. Also, you guys definitely go over there, show our friend Benny Johnson bit of love. Definitely go over there, check him out. He's a solid dude. Oh my goodness, guys. We're seeing sleepy old Joe has finally woke up. He is not going to allow himself to be just shoved aside without at least making a little bit of noise. He is coming out and acting his revenge on Miss Kamala Harris, her entire campaign, trying to bring it down with a thug. Kamala's been trying to push a new way forward, separating herself from Joe Biden, distance herself as much as possible. Joe Biden coming in and saying, hey, we're singing the same song from the same exact song, but we're on the same accord, linked together. We go together like peanut butter and jelly. You won't find Joe Biden without Kamala Harris, and that's whether or not I'm the president or she is. That bombshell right there in itself was enough to lose a ton of support for Kamala Harris. People were banking on the fact that she kept pushing this narrative to say it's going to be a change, a new way forward. We're setting, Joe Biden's old policies aside, and it'd be Kamala Harris's policies and a new way forward from here on out. But Joe Biden burst in that bubble where he's associating, linking the two together, and then to add the icing on the cake, he comes back. He could have literally just walked out that door. He did not have to answer that reporter being asked about how he feels about being set aside, pushed out the way. As far as the presidential race goes, the front runner, the candidate for the DNC, he says, hey, I'm coming back in. I'm back in the race. Kamala Harris isn't doing, well enough for my likings. I feel like I could do a little bit better. Put me back in the race is what Joe is saying, guys. Definitely hop in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Should Joe Biden hop back in the race? Hop in the comment section. Let me know what you're thinking. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you'd enjoy more content like this. Catch you guys on the next one.